Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears, and today we've got a super fun new video for you. 10 of the best places that you've never been to at Walt Disney World. From lounges and swings to exhibits and more, we're headed all over Walt Disney World, and we can almost guarantee you haven't been to all 10 places on our list. Ready to find out where we're headed? Then let's get going. Now, we all know that Epcot is the place to be for food and drinks, but what happens when you're hot and sweaty and want to break from the crowds in a quiet spot? Well, then our recommendation is spot number 1, the Ale and Compass Lounge here at Disney's Yacht Club. It's just a short walk away from the park through the International Gateway, but it's a great place to come get some delicious cocktails, a nice cold beer, and some awesome light bites. You can come, rest, recharge, get some air conditioning, and then head back into the park. So let's go check it out. I mean, look how modern and chic this place is. Such a fun little hidden gem tucked away. And a lot of people don't realize that you don't have to be staying at the yacht club to come here. Anyone is welcome to come check out the lounge. Doesn't that cozy bench just scream, sit on me? Awesome tile floor. Ooh, that couch looks cozy. And trust me, it feels great in here. You can also keep walking. Head into the bar area if you want to sit right up at the bar. So if you check out the menu here, if I can open it, you're going to see a lot of really unique cocktails like the Big Apple, the Maple Old Fashioned. They've also got your classic cocktails. I also just love how this menu looks with the glasses. Nice beer, wine, spirits, and noshes on the back. So you can see it's definitely not your typical bar food. You've got New England inspired because we're at the yacht club. They also told me there's a lobster roll and a Cobb salad not on the menu you can get as well. So definitely a good spot to come and get some snackies, which I just ordered. One of my favorite things in Walt Disney World. These are the Parker House rolls. I mean, just look at those. And they come with different spreads. You've got a citrus butter, bacon jam, and pub cheese to spread on these delicious yeast rolls. So I'm gonna get into these yummy rolls here. First bite, I put some of that citrus butter on it. Definitely citrus. Tastes like lime, but it could be lemon. Next, the bacon jam. Got big chunks of bacon. It smells like bacon. That is so good. Sweet and smoky. Definitely taste the bacon. Kind of tastes like there's some kind of caramelized onion or something in there as well that's bringing out the sweetness. Wow, I would put that on just about everything. The pub cheese, which looks like it's got some green onion, a little something extra in there. Nice and sharp, but not overly so. Tastes like a cheddar. Nice spreadable cheese, and you know what? Walt Disney once said he believes in being an innovator, and I do too. I put bacon on it too. Culinary genius right there. Wow, this is a fabulous snack, and there's 5 rolls that you can share with your friends or eat them all, like I'm probably gonna do. Did you know there's a rooftop bar at Disney Springs and you don't even have to go to a restaurant? That's right, just head to the giant Coca-Cola store in Disney Springs and go all the way up to floor 3. And there's the Coca-Cola bar where you can sample different international Coca-Cola flavors, get Coke freestyle drinks, Coke floats. They even have cocktails with your favorite Pepsi products. Just kidding, it's of course all Coca-Cola branded here. But you can try different cocktails, including alcoholic milkshakes, up here at the top of the Coca-Cola store, Rooftop Bar. This is also a really fun place for the whole family to come that's not too hard on the wallet. You can get an international sampler of 16 different Cokes from around the world, and it's only $9. So this is a really cool, fun place to come, get a great view of Disney Springs, try some new beverages out, enjoy a nice seat, maybe some breeze like today. It's really fun. Another cool thing you can do up here is if you buy any of the souvenir cups, with the least expensive being this one right here, it's about $4. And the most expensive is over here, the polar bears. Those are about $20, but you can buy any of those and then bring it for a refill of any of the fountain beverages they have here, or the ices back there for $1 plus tax. And you can do that for as long as you want. So some of you may remember from my eating the weirdest stuff around Walt Disney World video that I showed you the Beverly soda in Club Cool at Epcot, which is that bitter soda from Italy. We'll link that video here. It's, in a word, terrible. But I found here, I just had to try it. This is the Beverly's Revenge cocktail. It's made with that Beverly soda. It's got gin, blackberry liqueur, mint, oranges, and cherry syrup. So I'm hoping some of those sweet things will save me from the Beverly taste, but I just had to know if this is better than the soda on its own. Well, you can definitely still taste the Beverly, but as I drink it, I actually don't mind it. The gin and the Beverly kind of weirdly complement each other, but the sweet blackberry and cherry syrup kind of balance it out. So this is definitely a fun, unique cocktail you're not going to get anywhere else. So I recommend coming up here and giving it a whirl. Definitely better than the soda on its own, but if you really hated that soda, you might really hate this cocktail too, but I don't. And as a super fun bonus here at the Coke store, you can meet the Coca-Cola bear. Note about the bear pictures. You do have to pay for them if you want the prints. It's 1 picture for $20 or 3 pictures for $25. You can get different poses if you want to buy the pictures, or you can do what I did and just ask the character attendant to take a video of you and maybe some pictures, and you can get them for free. Welcome to hidden spot number 3, the Tri-Circle D Ranch at Fort Wilderness. So the Tri-Circle D Ranch is, of course, a ranch with horses. This is where the horses that are in the parades, like the Christmas parade at Magic Kingdom, or the Headless Horseman's horse, or the trolley horse, this is where those horses live. And you can go on a pony ride, well, little ones can, or a trail ride through Fort Wilderness. You can also take a carriage ride here at Fort Wilderness, and they also have carriage rides over at Port Orleans Riverside. But if you want to just come and walk around the ranch, you're absolutely free to do so, and it's literally a free activity. Just make sure you don't get too close to the horses. You don't want them to nip or get a little too close to little ones, but you're absolutely welcome to come walk around Tri-Circle D Ranch. Maybe the farrier will be here putting on some new shoes. Maybe you'll get to see some ponies. Really, really fun. If you are interested in the pony rides, they start at $8 and end at $12, depending on how long it's going to be. And the trail rides are $55. So make sure you call 407-WDW-PLAY beforehand to book those in advance, or you can also go to your front desk at the resort and see if they can help you out with the concierge, booking those fun horsey activities. I'm really jazzed about this one because I had 2 horses growing up. That was my sport of choice. I showed horses, so I love anytime I get to see some of those big 4-legged equines. So giddy up. A super neat thing about the Tri-Circle D Ranch is the name. Tri-Circle refers to that classic Mickey, which is, of course, 3 circles, and D stands for Disney. So here's the rules for the pony rides. You must be at least 2, but under 80 pounds and no taller than 48 inches. So unfortunately, due to my height, I'm eliminated. You can spot a few more of the white ponies that pull Cinderella's carriage during the Christmas parade. Fun fact, if you didn't know, a pony is not a baby horse. It's a full-size adult, but it's just smaller. Horses and ponies are measured by hands from the top of their withers, which is their shoulder bone, to the bottom of their hoof. A hand is 4 inches. Like if you took your hand like that, that's about 4 inches. Anything 14.2 hands or under is a pony, and anything 14.3 hands or taller is a horse. This has been Farm Lessons with Molly. Spot number 4, I am here in the Moroccan Pavilion at Epcot, and behind these gorgeous doors right here is an exhibit I bet you never knew existed. That's right, at several of the pavilions here, there's cultural and art exhibits based on that country. And most people don't even know it's here. They walk right past these gorgeous doors. Right now, it's an exhibit all about Moroccan style. We're gonna go check it out. But they also have exhibits like this in other pavilions such as Norway and Japan, and it's a great way to tuck in, step away from the chaos of the theme park, and learn about another culture in a really fun, hands-on, beautiful way. Let's go. So like I said, this exhibit is all about Moroccan style. And they've got tons of different outfits, accessories, jewelry, hats. Oh yes, now we're talking. Look at this jewelry. This necklace right here says it's from approximately 1873 to 1908. Bet you didn't know that was here. I mean, just look how beautiful this space is. Not even looking at the exhibit pieces, just the space is incredibly detailed and ornate. And look at the ceiling and the light fixtures. I've said it before, I'll say it again, but the Moroccan Pavilion is the most beautiful one in Epcot. Look at that tile work up there. This is a really cool, literally and figuratively, place to stop in on your walk around the world. You'll get to explore this beautiful secret gallery of Moroccan style and culture, get some air conditioning, and honestly, this is what Epcot's all about. Really fun place to stop in. The exhibit in Japan right now is called Kawaii, Japan's cute culture, which is of course all the cute things you associate with Japan, like Pokemon and Hello Kitty. And it's a little more heavily trafficked than the spot in Morocco because it's right across from Mitsukoshi, that very popular and awesome Japanese store. But again, another cool spot to come in. There's benches for sitting, there's air conditioning, and there's cute stuff to look at.
Okay, all right. All right.
This tree is giving me serious Game of Thrones vibes. Ned Stark, is that you? The Stave Church in Norway, which is another of these neat exhibits. Most people breeze right past here trying to get on frozen or to get them some school bread inside the bakery, but pop in here and you can learn about the mythology of certain Vikings. Some you may have heard of, Thor, Loki. You can hear the authentic Scandinavian heritage right in here. Awesome Disney World place you've never been to, number 5, the Discovery Island Trails at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Most people, when they come into the Animal Kingdom, they see the Tree of Life, duh, and then they run to Avatar Land, Pandora is the official name, or Africa or Asia, depending on which big ticketed attraction they're trying to ride first. So a lot of people breeze right past this, but I'm telling you, slow down or come back after you've ridden your Banshee and weave in these trails that go in between the roots of the Tree of Life. For starters, you'll get angles of the Tree of Life you've never seen before, and you'll be able to pick out some more of those amazing intricate carvings into the roots and the trunk of the tree. There's also a bunch of animal exhibits back here, and you may see one you've never seen before. They've got lemurs, otters, flamingos, vultures, tamarins, all kinds of stuff. So take a minute, slow down, and weave your way through the Tree of Life at the Discovery Island Trails. There he is. Whoa, I just noticed there's another vulture right there. I thought it was a log, but it's got its wings out. You can see him, he just tucked them in. Yowzas, that's a big bird. So cool about the Tree of Life is I could probably stand here and walk around it for hours and still never find all 300 plus animals carved into the tree, because they're not just in the trunk of the tree. Look, there's octopus tentacles right here in the root. There's also a turtle as I walk up this way, and look up there, you see scales. There's an alligator. This thing is just massive when you get under it, and it's so beautiful. You may recall from our Fun Fact About Animal Kingdom video, we'll link it if you haven't seen it, but the artist only had 8 hours to carve each animal before the plaster dried, and you can see now how big some of these animals are, like that eagle. That is incredibly impressive. 8 hours, wow. They're giving each other a bath. Is that not adorable? Or gross? However you want to look at it. Number 6 on our list of the best places you've never been to in Walt Disney World is here at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, and it's truly a hidden gem. And by that, I mean it's literally hidden. There's no signs or markings that it's here. You just have to know where to find it. Let's go. We're gonna head past the Sturdy Branches Health Club across from one of the pools and inside the building, and we're gonna go to a special secret place. We made it. Welcome to the Carolwood Pacific Train Room here at the Wilderness Lodge. This hidden room is dedicated to Walt Disney's love of, what else? Trains. As you may know from some of our other videos, or maybe you're a Disney history buff, Walt Disney loved trains. In fact, a lot of the Imagineers joked that he built Disneyland just so he could get a bigger train. So this room is a great place to come relax by the fire, look around at all the different artifacts that they have. They've got drawings, they've got pictures of Walt and his family, and the creme de la creme, they even have some of the train cars from Walt's own personal train that he had in his backyard at his family home in California. It was a beautiful 1/8 to scale working train that was built by Imagineer Roger Broggie, and he and his family would ride on it in his backyard. He would take his daughters on it, and they've got some of those train cars right here. Walt's Carolwood Pacific Railroad was designed by his friend and Imagineer Roger Broggie, and one of the engines at the Magic Kingdom is called the Roger Broggie. So he was the train guy, and he was the one who not only built Walt's train in his backyard, but was the main Imagineer on the train station at the Magic Kingdom and in Disneyland. Here's a model of the Lily Bell. See the engine there, and then the train car. So this is a smaller model of what Walt's train in his backyard looked like. There he is riding. It's hard to see with the glare, but there he is riding and conducting the Lily Bell with his daughters. Here's the designs of the Lily Bell. And again, it's a 1/8 scale model. Another very cool thing to do while you're over in this building is come check out this Ingle Nook, which means a seating place in front of a large fire. It's actually a whispering gallery. So what you do is you have one person sit here and have one person sit over here and have them whisper in their quietest voice. And because of the design of the Ingle Nook, the sound will reverberate off the wall and you'll be able to hear it in your ear as if they were sitting right next to you. Super neat. So yeah, this is a great place to come. Maybe go have dinner at Geyser Grill, which is one of my favorite kind of underrated spots at a Disney resort. And then come check out the train room. If you're a train buff, Disney history enthusiast, you'll love it in here. Plus, as you can see, it's real quiet in here, so come relax. I am standing outside of the Swan Resort, the Walt Disney Swan, and a lot of people don't think to come here or its sister resort, the Walt Disney World Dolphin, even though they're conveniently located right near the boardwalk and Epcot and Hollywood Studios. But because they're not owned and operated by Disney, a lot of people don't really think about them. But they've got some amazing dining options. They've got Shula's Steakhouse, they've got Il Mulino Italian, and they've got a super fun, quick pit stop in the Swan called Fuel, which we're gonna go check out right now. the Swan and Dolphin. Also, sometimes you can grab a really great room here for less than you could at a deluxe resort at Disney, which is what category these would be labeled as. Because again, they're not owned and operated by Disney, but they're in this primo location. Sometimes you can snag a room off of Expedia or another travel website that is less expensive than, again, a Disney counterpart. So really, really good place to try and stay. Check this out. It's a Mike Wazowski made entirely out of different kinds of sugar. The plaque says it took over 70 man-hours to complete. That's crazy. So you can grab candy in here if you want. You can get it by the pound, quarter pound, I guess. Or you can just buy a candy bar. Bulk candy, $3.75 a quarter pound. That's gonna add up quick, Mom and Dad. Also got various cocktails, grab and go, beers and wines. Huge array of grab and go drinks. A couple pre-made snacks over there. Coke freestyle machine. In addition to the Mike Wazowski of sugar, they've got this amazing floral piece completely out of chocolate. It says it weighs over 60 pounds of chocolate were used to make this. Again, 70 man-hours. Probably one of the main draws is the Octane, aka coffee. They've got a wide variety of coffees, teas, frappuccinos, espresso. Also have some pre-packaged sandwiches and salads. Or they've got a menu here of some other options. So honestly, this would be a really fun place to come, grab some lunch during your day at Epcot, get out of the heat, come get something a little different, something fresh. A lot of good pastries. But let's be honest, the real reason to come, at least for me, is the froyo. It's priced per ounce, 68 cents an ounce. You can get different flavors. They've got peach and pomegranate raspberry sorbet. Of course, you could swirl those together. Chocolate and French custard. Again, you could swirl. Or vanilla and Dole Whip. Bet you didn't think that would be here. Then once you pick your flavor, get it. Some toppings. We've got caramel and fudge. Some crunchy toppings, including a few cereals. That'd be fun. A little Cap'n Crunch on your froyo. I'm too excited. Look at all these toppings. Never had anything speak to me as much as this. Coffee fuels the soul. Yeah, I am brought to you by pixie dust and caffeine, so I feel that. So like I said, Fuel is a super cool place to come. Cool, pun intended with that froyo over there. Anyway, it's a super fun place to come when you're in the middle of a day at a theme park, or stop by here in the afternoon, grab some froyo. That 68 cents is gonna add up quick though if your kids or adults are like me, where you just keep piling on those toppings. But super fun place, out of the way, not a lot of people in here, air conditioning, seats, coffee, ice cream. What more could you want? Best places in Walt Disney World that you've never been to? The walking trails. Did you know there's tons of trails all over Walt Disney World meant specifically for you to walk? As if you're not getting enough walking, around the parks all day. But if you are in need of a little jog, or you want to go on a walk, there's beautiful scenery to see wherever you are. There's awesome trails around the lake at Art of Animation and Pop Century. There's beautiful trails over by the Boardwalk, Swan and Dolphin, Epcot area. And my personal favorite trail is here at the Wilderness Lodge, and it connects you to Fort Wilderness. It's about a mile-long trail, but it does go through nature, and you're probably gonna see some kind of animals, maybe some deer or some turkeys. Really really fun and a great way to, kick back, relax, maybe do this on a check-in day, or if you've got a slow morning, come on a walk and see what you see. Warning, it is really warm out here, especially at the Fort Wilderness to Wilderness Lodge Trail, so maybe do this in the morning or the evening when it's not the surface of the sun outside. Yeah, but we've got all of the trails listed on AllEars.net. You can see the maps and you can see the different trails, the different lengths. You can add on extra loops as you go. That's really fun to do on this trail around the holidays, because if you go down to Fort Wilderness and see all the campers, a lot of them get really, really into Christmas and they've got lights and blow-ups, and it's a really fun activity to do with your family and friends. I didn't realize this, but clearly trails have to go down for refurbishment like anything else. So this trail is closed for refurbishment right now, so just check with your front desk before you head out and try and hit the trail, because I want to make sure it's open. Does it look like I'm under the sea? That's because I'm at spot number 9 on our list, the Wave Lounge. The Wave Lounge is located at the Contemporary Resort right next to Magic Kingdom, and it's a quick walk away from the park. Some of you may know that the Wave is also a restaurant on the first floor of the Contemporary, but it is pretty underrated as well. It's a delicious restaurant, especially for breakfast. But people also don't realize that you can just come to the lounge, where you can order off the full Wave menu, or they've got their own selection of appetizers and tapas, meats and cheese plates, a couple little noshes exclusive to the lounge. The Wave Lounge has an awesome wine list, a lot of which are screw top wines. They also have a great beer selection, several of which are organic, because the Wave is all about sustainability and fresh local flavors. The Wave is also where you can get that kind of secret menu drink, the Seven Seas Lagoon, which is that huge punch bowl full of a bunch of different liqueurs, blue curacao, a bunch of gummy candies. Several people need to drink this one, but it does look like a big ocean ball thing that you drink. It's delicious. But the Wave Lounge, again, just a short walk from Magic Kingdom. A lot of people don't know it's here, and trust me, sometimes after a long day in Magic Kingdom, you need a break. You need some air conditioning, and you need a cocktail. So one thing I always recommend when you're at a Disney lounge is talk to your bartender, talk to your cast member, and find a really fun cocktail. I know it's the tendency of everybody to just drink what they drink at home, but it's really fun to find something special about the drink based on where you are, off the special wine list. For example, I was just chatting with my server here at the Wave Lounge, and I asked him what's a special glass of wine I could get, and he suggested several, all of which are Disney family wineries. Did you know Disney has a bunch of family wineries? It's not necessarily owned by the Disney family, but it's wineries owned by people like Kurt Russell, John Lasseter, George Lucas, people that have had something to do with the Disney history. So the glass of wine I got is from the Fez Parker wineries, and Fez Parker is the first original Davy Crockett. So it's really cool that you can get a glass of wine done by the winery of the first Davy Crockett. It's a Riesling, so it's a white wine. And not something I'd normally order. I'm normally a red person, but when in Disney, right? But you know what? That is a fabulous Riesling. Obviously, it's a Riesling, so it's a little on the sweeter side if you're a wine drinker, but it's not sickly sweet like other Rieslings I've had. Nice and chilled, which after a hot day in the parks, you may want a cool drink. Yeah, I'll be sitting here for a while now. Don't mind me. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Number 10, the last spot on our best places you've never been to in Walt Disney World, the resort beaches. Right now I'm at the Beach Club, which makes sense, but there's also beaches at the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian and a few other resorts. At the beaches, it's not really one where you want to lay out with a towel and suntan lotion, although there are chairs here if you want to, but you can't get in the water to cool off because, Florida snakes and boats, and I wouldn't get in that water anyway. But it's a great place to come relax, sit on one of these comfy swings. In the evening time, you'll probably see some fireworks, depending where you are. And at all of the Disney resorts, they do a movie under the stars at night, where they have a big inflatable screen and they show a classic Disney movie free of charge for that resort's guests. And if you're at one of these beach resorts, they're probably going to do it right on the beach. So it's a really fun way to end a day at Walt Disney World. Could literally stay here for hours. Nice breeze coming off the lake. Just need a cocktail. So there you have it, friends. 10 of the best places you've probably never been in Walt Disney World. Have you heard of all 10 of these places before? Have you been to any of them? Any of them you're going to check out now that you've seen our list? Let us know that in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure you rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net, and until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you're notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.